It's sort of like when you go to college and you have to fill out a form about roommates, who you end up with. I always ended up with the worst roommate, and we had the same interest. So it's who knows? Can Fred Sandback take a joke? Can Carl Andre laugh? Can Eve Klein be in the same room as a Russ Meyer painting? They're both about sex, but can they get along? So that's what I was trying to do on this, was to put art together and see if it works. When I first bought a piece, I was like 10 years old or something, in the Baltimore Museum, a little Miro print that was $1 or something. And I liked it. I took it home, put it in my bedroom. Every other kid went, "Oh, that's ugly. Why would you have that, stupid?" And I thought, wow, this is powerful stuff here, right? And that's when I became a collector. And I still have that piece in the frame, but it's so old, people think it's real. It's the only thing in my, I never say, that was $1. You know, because it really does look real by now, because it's so old. To be honest, all those frightening tsunami waves videos are almost art. They will end up as art. I did a piece that was just 2 movie titles. It said Knight Rider and Dr. Dolittle 2. People said, what was it? Those were the movies that were playing on the planes on 9/11. And it's very, I think, a frightening piece, really. That, you know, this detail that no one else ever would imagine what was playing on the plane, you know, but I'm a movie guy, so I'm thinking that. But I think that it's not off limits. It could be used very terribly and wrongly. That's like, would have Andy ever done the exploding World Trade Center? I think yes, because it's such an iconic image that everybody's seen. But unfortunately, tsunami is going to end up in video art somehow, I think. But is it off limits? It depends, you know. If it's probably a Japanese artist that was there for the thing, yes, it would be fine. It's the same way if you can tell a racist joke if you're that race. Time makes a big difference. I think Gregory will tell you, when 9/11 came out, his career was ruined by that, with these bomb rooms. People didn't want to see him, they didn't want to talk about him. It really hurt his career, and he didn't want to do them anymore. So when I asked him to do them again, it was kind of like, now I think there's been enough time, and people see them and see them in a very, very different way, to see the incredible detail in them. And to me, it looks like, you know, the bomber ran out of the room the second before the cops got there, which is really, really frightening to realize that you can buy anything to blow up a bomb, to blow up a giant building in the city, except gunpowder, which isn't that hard to get. So it shows how frightening the everyday person can be, and how terrorism can so work for people that have no power. It's the only way they can fight, right or wrong.